Hello, everybody. Welcome to Telli Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and all things in between. I have a very special guest today. He is a Def Jam artist.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no.
Hell yeah. Hello. Thank you for having me. I
Thanks
appreciate it.
for coming.
Hell yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So for the people that don't know your journey and don't know how you started, let us know how you started and where you are today.
So I started when I was 14. I've actually always been into music, but when I was 14, I actually started getting a fan base. All boom bap, all hip hop, but I was doing that with a team out in Crenshaw District. That's where I was raised. So I did that for about, I want to say like 5 years or so. And then I transitioned, changed my name to OHNO. I went from Relevant in a group called Last to OHNO. And then, a few years after that, signed to Def Jam and been working with them since.
Love it. Love it. So the difference between being an independent artist compared to having a label behind you, what do you feel like is better for you or more beneficial for you?
Better for me, I mean, for the artist I want to be, I feel like being with the label is best for me, just because I know what it takes and I know what they offer, and I know you definitely gotta have a label in order to be an A-class artist, which is where I want to be. Yeah, So I'm still working towards it, but that's where I want to be very soon. So, yeah.
So with the label behind you, how is that with your release dates and music you might want to put out weekly or bi-weekly? How does it work?
I mean they give me full creative control. I could do, what I'm saying. I just have to I just got to plan it a little more, give them heads up in advance and stuff like that. But
absolutely,
yeah, they're really open to anything I like to do. They respect my creativity and all that. So
I love it.
That's why, I chose, that was the best label for me. I felt you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
All the labels are great. It was just perfect for me.
He's ride or die for his label, y'all. Def Jam. Shout out to Def Jam. I love it. Love to hear it. I appreciate it. No, that's good. You should be happy with where you're at.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people that might be, not a lot of people, I'm not going to speak for a lot of people because I don't know. But, usually when people are signed to labels, they have like situations where they're unhappy with their contracts. Like how was it signing to a label and like, going over your contract and stuff, because I feel like a lot of people just get so excited to sign with a label and you don't know like what's going on in your contract. Yeah,
no, for sure. I mean, honestly, truthfully, at first I was very, I was not scared, but I was a little worried. But I have a really good team around me. I got good people who look out for me for my best interest. So they, made sure that it was good for me. And it really was, you know what I'm saying? I had nothing really to say. So just, I had good people around me, so that's good. It's a blessing.
And for anyone like aspiring to be an artist, what would the best advice you would give them be?
It'd be to build a strong team, have good people around you.
It's hard to trust people, especially in the industry. It's just like
it really is. It really is. Honestly, that's like my main points, and consistency. Like a very cliche one, but consistency is key.
Absolutely. And believing in yourself too.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's number one. That's number one.
Absolutely. Because ain't nobody gonna listen to your shit if you don't believe in yourself, y'all.
That's very true.
It's just, I just feel like it's like when you come with that confidence and you perform and you kill it, then they're like, all right, I fuck with it because he's confident. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it just makes it all the more better because you see the heart put into it.
No, yeah. I've seen somebody perform before. I had no clue who they were, but I seen them perform. Very confident, very, like they were energetic. And I got up off my seat. I was like, yo, who is this dude? This dude's dope. Yeah, but
absolutely. It's all about presentation, performance, and all that good stuff. I love to hear it.
I agree.
So favorite song that you have out of your own song?
Right now it's off of my last project. It's called Drowsy. It's actually the one that they're pushing. It's like the main one, but as of right now, that's the one. I'm working on a new project. I just started like 2 weeks ago, but I got 2 off of there right now that are my favorites. But until I drop
it, exactly. It's exclusive. Y'all can't hear about it until it comes out.
Yeah, it's the unreleased favorite.
I love it. So Drowsy. Make sure y'all tune in and listen to Drowsy.
That's the one.
All right, girlfriend. Let's talk about women now. Aside, let's put the music over here. Relationships. One, ready to mingle, single. Don't want to talk to nobody. Focus on your career. What are we doing?
You know, I have some favorites. You know what I mean?
Favorites. He's polygamous, y'all.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're doing what I'm doing, you either gotta not have a girlfriend or you just gotta have like a really good girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's hard out here. But yeah, shout out to everyone that makes it happen.
He's outside, y'all. He outside. Anything else that you want to touch up on? Like, what do you have going on for OHNO? What's cracking with OHNO right now with his new project and anything else? Any shows coming up?
Yeah, actually tonight I might go do a show. One of my boys has a show out here. So I might pull up, do a little set. But I'm planning a tour in Mexico right now.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so that's like been a very overdue tour. You know what I'm saying? But I'm planning a tour in Mexico. I'm working on my new project. It should be done in the next week or so. But this is my next favorite project. The one I'm working on right now. It's my new favorite. It's super fire. I actually really can't wait for everyone to hear it. It's like
I'm excited for you. Like I said, the enthusiasm behind it makes me want to hear it because I know he's excited. So his energy's in it. Like I can feel it. So I just feel like that's what makes everything great when you feel like, you know, okay, this is the shit. I love this.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I mean, on this project, I felt like I wrote a lot. I really tapped into my emotions, you know, so it's dope. I like it. Okay, let's talk about the tattoos before we get into this
game that we play. First tattoo and why?
My first tattoo was this little finger one right here. So when I went by Relevant, you know, that's why I did the R with the little music notes. But this was done in my crib. I was like, I want to say like 13 probably or 12. One of those tattoo machines with the mortar and the CD player. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and the guitar string and shit.
That's crazy.
That's how I did this one right here.
You did it yourself?
No. I did this one myself.
What?
It looks ugly, but
you did it yourself?
Yeah, I don't do tattoos, but I was bored. I was on my boy's shop and I was like, yo, let me do something on myself. So I just
That's crazy.
And this one too. I just made it happen.
What does it say?
It says paraíso and cielo, so it's like paradise and heaven.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wish I could, like, I had a tattoo right here that I just got not too long ago. And what it hurt. First of all, I was sitting for 7 hours straight.
Damn, yeah.
7 hours straight. And it was like a whole situation of just like me sitting, and it was an experience that I had. I went to Costa Rica and did ayahuasca.
Oh, so really?
It was like a crazy experience,
you
vision
party.
That I actually don't. You know, the crazy thing is I don't go out. Like, for the people that know me, they know I don't go out. So I did ayahuasca because I went with my man and he's been like pushing to do it, pushing to do it. And I'm just like, all right, if you're going to do it, we're going to do it in a place where there's medical staff, where there's like a pool, there's, you know, a place where we can actually relax.
They hold like ritual things, right? Like that. They hold like little events like that where
yeah. Like, so I looked up a facility, shout out to Rhythmia. I went to a facility that like caters to celebrities that have like medical staff, like you're, you know, in a place that has literally all vegan, healthy food. Like, you're taking care of yourself, your body. So it's not just like we just went on a mountain and just took some ayahuasca and was like, oh yeah, we lit, we outside. No, it wasn't that type of situation. It was very monitored. It was very spiritual. It was like it wasn't like, I didn't feel like I was going and like doing drugs. Like, I felt like it was like, all right, let me tap into what I need to tap into and see things that like I actually didn't expect to see. And I literally was going to like take care of my man. Like, I was like, yeah, you gonna do this. You know, if you throw up, I got you. I'll wipe your mouth or whatever, you know, and I end up doing it and I end up having like an amazing experience.
Some people have horrible experiences.
Yeah.
So, cause like my mom's super into that out there. Cause so my mom is in Mexico. She got deported when I was young and stuff, but she's very into the whole ayahuasca stuff and the ritual stuff. Like she wants to open up a facility, the exact type of facility you're talking about. Yeah. She wants to open one. She's been wanting to for like a year. Oh, so man. It's in the works, but she is very into it.
It's deep, y'all. Like, it's deep. It's like, it's nothing I've ever experienced. It happens so quick. You have no control.
You're lucky. Whatever. You had a good experience.
Majority of it was good. Like it was, because I mean, I didn't throw up. I didn't like, use the bathroom on myself. Like I had full control over what I was doing.
That's really good.
But I did have a lot of visuals, really? And I feel like those visuals more so, things that I guess like was weighing on my shoulders. Like I had like 8 people pass in like a year's worth of time. So those people, like I planted my feet in the ground because a voice told me to like I need to come one with earth. So I'm like, okay, well, how do I do that? So I like planted my feet in the ground and I saw all their spirits just come up. And it was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. That's a whole nother podcast.
That sounds like drugs.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, okay, so here's what it is. Like ayahuasca is like a plant-based medicine that they have, like, that's in earth. So what they do is like they pray over the medicine, so you go through whatever it is that you're going through. And we naturally have dopamine in our brain. Like I went and studied this because I'm like, I ain't about to do no crazy shit I don't know shit about, so I'm very like meticulous. I come from a medical background. So it's like again, I was coming to take care of my man, but I still wanted him to like, I still wanted to know what he was doing,
of course.
So, it's a plant-based, it tastes like tar. It's disgusting as I don't know what. It's thick as I don't know what. It literally looks like dirt. And it's like, we did it in shots. Like, we take shots like every 30 minutes, you check to see how you're feeling. If you don't want any more, then, it's just like when you drink, like you pace yourself,
My mom's been wanting me to try that really bad. And my sister too, because they're always telling me like, see a therapist, talk to someone. Just because like based off how I grew up and stuff, they're like, you should talk to someone. And then my mom thinks ayahuasca was like,
it's crazy. I was like so against it. Like I've never done like acid or like all of that type of stuff. So like I was like so against it. And then when I did it, because it was crazy because it's like I went and it was solely a place for ayahuasca. There was no TV. You can't eat past 2:30. I was like, okay, what do I do past 2:30? Like it's, you know what I'm saying? The whole day's like, I ain't got no TV, like nothing. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Yeah. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So it's like, everyone's doing ayahuasca. So I'm like, all right, I might as well just try a little bit and see what it is, and literally 30 minutes later, I'm in like a whole dream. And I'm awake, but it's like going in my head. Like I can like, it's almost like telepathic. It's crazy.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's intense. But I do think it is good for therapy, recovery.
So you think it would help me?
Huh?
You think it would help me if I did it?
Absolutely. It's crazy. I had this conversation with my man. I was like, I would want my son when he turns 18 to do it just to like clear any like past traumas or like any of that. Because literally like I felt a weight on my shoulder of like not going to everyone's funeral because it was like my cousin passed away. His mom went to his funeral, caught COVID, got pneumonia, passed away 2 weeks later. So it was just so many funerals like back to back to back.
Sorry to hear that.
And thank you. And I just couldn't make it. And I was just like, I felt so bad because I'm like, damn, I just took off work. I can't go back or you know what I'm saying? So I just felt bad. And like when I did ayahuasca, like their spirits literally like biggest buildings. And it was just like, you're doing what you need to do. And like, we're here for you. And it's just crazy. And then like, I saw my spirit animal and it was like journeying with me through this entire like journey. And I thought it was going to be a butterfly because every time like I'm sad or upset, I go outside. It was a wolf.
Really?
Yeah. And it was a wolf. And the crazy thing is like, it was a female wolf and her name was She. And I'm sorry, her name was Her. And it was a she, but her name was Her. And she would like come with me everywhere, but I can like telepathically read her mind. And it was like, she was me in form of a wolf. Like she was strong. She was powerful. She was a leader. Fine. Like it was crazy. So the whole time I'm thinking like, oh yeah, every time I see a butterfly, it's just someone, that's passed, that's around. And that's my spirit animal, but it was a wolf. So that's my backstory of my tattoo. Like it was literally, I have 8 butterflies, which is all the people that passed away, my wolf, and like myself in my past life. Yeah.
That's tight. So, that is super dope. Yo.
Yeah. So that was my ayahuasca story. But yeah, it was like definitely a good transitional thing. Like, there's people that say ayahuasca changed their lives.
Yeah.
And just, didn't expect anything and didn't want to deny anything too. Mm-hmm. So I just took whatever it came with and just continued living my life and not just like, this is it. I'm not doing anything else but what ayahuasca tells me what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess it's just more so how you take it. Yeah. But it does make you feel like, you know, obviously we don't use all of our brain at one time.
I've heard that.
So it's like when we like get those extra dopamines going in our brain and our brain is triggered to like see and feel everything that's going on in our body. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's almost like enhancing what's already there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. It's definitely an experience.
Next time I see you, I might have an ayahuasca trip.
Yeah, let me know.
I'm supposed to go out there like in a week or two. So
you're going to Mexico?
Yeah, I go out there very often. Yeah, very, very often. So.
And I'm sure they'll take care of you.
And every time I always get offered the ayahuasca trip. Every time my mom's always like, "Come on, go do it, go do it."
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, so the place we did it, like we did it 4 days straight. So it was like gosh. It was a lot. It was too much.
Yeah, she
like
goes
I was like. Half the time I was okay, but the other time I was like, I'm like, how do I get out of this? Like, what do I do? Like,
no, yeah, she goes to camps for like days at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like she loves it. I'm telling you, like that's her thing, yo. Like, I don't know. I mean, she still be doing it. It's like, haven't you had enough therapy?
Yeah, no, it's intense. It's definitely intense. And it's like, you know, like with me, I had a situation where my brother was in like a pit of snakes and he was like lifeless, like, and my brother's like my heart, like, you know?
Yeah.
So he's like lifeless, like laying there, like can't get up and I'm trying to pull him and these snakes are like biting my arm and he's like, you can't help me, they got me. It's almost like he was in the pits of hell and he was stuck. And like, I was like, I don't know what to do, like, you know? And so I asked the shaman and I was like, what do I do? Like he's in a pit of snakes and he lives with me. And so they were just like, he's transitioning and you have to let him go and have to let him do his own path. So it made me feel like, you know, and he was literally like leaving the house and like, you know, just doing his own thing. And it was literally like, okay, now I can let him go.
Is it your baby brother?
Okay.
Is it your brother?
Yeah. So it was just a crazy, like, it was more like, all right, instead of having so much anxiety, holding on to these things that I feel are like hurting me on the inside that I have no control over, it just helped me let it go.
That's tight, yo. That is really dope. Nah, I honestly, like my mom talks about it all the time and I don't not believe her.
Yeah.
I'm just a little like,
trust me, I was like, what in the hell? I don't want to do nothing that I don't have no control over my head.
That's what gets me a little skeptical about it because I heard about the throwing up, the using the bathroom, the nauseous, and I'm just like, is it worth it to me? But they say that's the cleaning out your system,
cleaning out all the bad that you have in your body. Like me, like when that was going on, I literally, like my eyes was closed. So I just did like this and I thought I just had like a tear, but the whole house, like where we did our ayahuasca, literally like heard me crying.
Really?
And I was crying like bad. And I'm just thinking like I had a little tear, but that was my purge. Like I just had to let out that emotion of like crying and, you know, like usually I'm strong. So I'm like, I don't like people to see me cry. So it was like just letting all of that go.
Yeah.
Like the passing, you know, the brother and just all of that. So it's a lot.
No, yeah, that's crazy. I feel like I got a lot of bottled up inside. So I'm a little worried. I'll have to take it slow with that. You know?
No, definitely. I'm not saying go in there and chug a whole, you know, bottle of tar, but you know, like, you know, you don't drink it like water. Microdose yourself, you know, and like make sure they like, you'll know. It's like, it's almost like a feeling of like being drunk. Like, it's like, all right, you know, I'm a little tipsy now. All right, I'm getting to the point where I'm drunk. All right, I don't need no more. Let me wait off, you know. But I think that way of like doing it the way they did it was so much better. But now it's just like something like, for example, we did it 4 days straight. So like the first day, it was like, you know, everything was like butterflies and rainbows. The next day, I was like, okay, I'm seeing my brother in hell. And I'm like, the next day, I'm a leader of women. And, you know, like I have millions of women behind me with my spirit animal. And so it's like, it's just like every trip is different. And I felt like the second day, I just had too much in my system from the day before. And then now it's like, shit, I'm overdosed and I'm hella high. So where it's like, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm seeing all this demonic shit. I gotta go. Like, get me out of here. So but it was a good overall. It was a good experience that I felt like released so much tension.
You
like,
haven't ever done like shrooms or anything like that?
I've done shrooms.
I've
done shrooms.
I could do shrooms.
Same feeling, same stomach pit feeling that like, you know, when your stomach feels nasty on the inside, same feeling and same visuals. But you know how shrooms comes in waves?
Yeah.
Ayahuasca straight through 12 hours, like boom, 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 boom.
Wait, when you've done it, you don't microdose from shrooms? You take like, okay.
Yes, but I have taken like an eighth of shrooms, straight shrooms.
Damn.
Like straight shrooms and been like high as hell and went to go to like the Van Gogh Museum and like,
oh my god,
had a great time, you know,
that's
like
crazy.
And I even was like, "Thank you, Vincent Van Gogh," and like tripping.
You have fun. You have fun.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, like I feel like shrooms is ayahuasca's different though. Like it's just like, you know, like waves. Shrooms is like waves. You have fun, you cry, whatever. You know, it's not come out your nose, whatever it is, right? But like with ayahuasca, it's like just shrooms amplified, I feel like.
I've done shrooms. I really liked it. I have bad anxiety, like really bad. That was the only time ever in my life. Well, the time I've had anxiety, that was the only time ever where I felt like I didn't have it. I was calm. I didn't worry about it. I didn't do no little things I usually do. Like, so it was a great thing. It's been a while since I've done them, but I'm gonna do it some more today. Yeah,
micro dose, definitely. Don't spaz out and just like be like, because I feel like with anything, if you take too much of it, you just have a bad trip. So I can honestly say I've never had a bad trip on shrooms. I've never been in a dark place. I've never saw myself like, you know how people be like, oh, if you see yourself, you're not supposed to look in the mirror. And I be in the mirror like, show me what I need to see. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the type of person that I am. So it's like, I know I'm not trying to push no bad into the world or like have evil thoughts or want to kill somebody or whatever it is that's bad or negative. I know that's not me. So it's almost like I want to see me the way my mind sees me more so. So when I look in the mirror, I'm like, okay, I still see the same person that I know that I am or that I think that I am or whatever the case is. So I guess me looking in the mirror when I'm on shrooms is more so trying to figure out if it's something else there that I'm not really seeing, but it's always the same. So but my brother's had a completely different experience. Really? You know, like he's had rough shroom moments, but I'm like, you don't need to take the whole damn bag. Shit, you know, take a little bit. You know,
no, that's probably what he did.
So yeah, he just be going ham. So he is a hippie. He enjoys himself for sure. That's like I mean, I got kids. I got 8 kids. So I'm not about to be just.
You got 8 kids?
Yeah, like shroomed up every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, so we gotta relax sometimes. So for everyone that comes on this show, we have 2 games that we play. Okay. So pick your poison is would you rather. So would you rather do this or would you rather do that? And bad choices is have you ever. So everyone that comes on plays more so we can get to know you outside of who you are, you know, on social media or what Def Jam got you looking like.
I'll do, wait, what'd you say this one is?
This one is would you rather. So it's like, would you rather do this or would you rather do that? So you get to pick like of 2 cards. And I'm going to play with you too, so you're not in the hot seat. It's super fun.
All right, let's do that one. Yeah,
pick your poison? All right. Both toxic games, just by the way.
It's going to be
good. My brother's favorite game. He would have loved you. He's usually with me, but he's in Hawaii right now living his best life. Okay, I'm going to let you pick 6 cards.
Okay,
you
just from anywhere?
Yeah, from anywhere. Okay. Random cards. I'm going to grab 6
so that was
too.
2.
Just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can pair them however you like. Okay. Rules of the game. You can't change your answer. You have to pick this or that, but you can give an explanation.
I can give an explanation.
Yes, you can. Okay. And you're going to want to because they're crazy questions.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready?
Wait, can I curse?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been cursing this whole time. All right. I'm going to go first so you can see how the game goes.
Yeah, please.
All right. So I'm going to grab any 2 cards, mix them up, match them however you want. All right. Would you rather call your partner's mother right after you have sex every time to tell her how it was, or go to the emergency room because you got a beer bottle stuck in your rectum?
The first one. 100%.
Every time though, that's tough.
Every time, yeah.
Tough.
I'll just keep it a low number. All right, let's see. Would you rather have everyone in the room die except you?
Ouch.
Or tell everyone you're a registered sex offender?
Ooh, that's both bad. Like, everyone die besides me?
But not in this room, though.
Oh, man. Or a registered sex offender? Damn.
Honestly, that's a hard one.
That's tough. Don't nobody want to be no sex offender.
But I would be an asshole, though.
Like what? As far as?
Me personally, I'll say the first one.
That's tough. Like, damn, the sex offender thing is bad. Like, what if if I was a registered sex offender, my explanation would be like, well, they made me it was this or that. Like, my choices was kill everybody in the room or register myself as a sex offender. And I just registered myself as a sex offender.
Man.
Doesn't mean I'm a sex offender though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have to explain myself.
That's a save though. Honestly, like if I heard that, I'd be like, all right, you good.
Yeah, like I would have to explain myself. I'm like, all right, what you doing? You gonna be a registered sex offender? You gonna kill everybody? Man. It's like that. You got to live with that conscience too now.
That's facts.
All right, let me see what I got for you next.
Now I picked 2 new ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
all right. All right. Here's these 2. Consistently think about squeezing your butthole, losing focus because you poop everywhere, or only be able to orgasm when you're alone.
Only be able to orgasm when I'm alone. Oh, shit.
The other one was nuts.
Let's see. Would you rather have nuclear war break out tomorrow or eat cigarette butts from a public ashtray?
What? Nuclear war. I'm not eating the cigarette butts.
Damn.
Sorry, nuclear war.
That's the end of everybody.
But I mean, you could hide for cover. Get your kids, get your wives, get a bunker.
Oh, man.
Underground. Let's all go to Colorado.
That's the move.
I mean, listen, I'm not eating no cigarette butts. Like, you don't know whose cigarettes they were. It's COVID, monkeypox, all types of shit going on.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Is that me? Yeah, just
all right. Get a tattoo of a teardrop beneath your right eye, or have someone snip your Achilles tendon with garden shears.
What's an Achilles? Is that like...
Yeah, like right, yeah.
Oh, hell no. I'll get the teardrop. I'll get the teardrop.
Easy. That was easy. All right, your last question.
All right. Oh my gosh.
It's bad.
Yeah,
I always get the bad
These are crazy. This is explicit. All right. Eat a Twinkie filled with semen, or drink a glass of all the sweat you lost throughout the day every night before bed.
I'm drinking my sweat because I only drink water. Shout out to my Essentia sponsor. So I only drink water. It's high ionized. Good. I love Essentia.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like my sweat doesn't really stink. So I would just drink my own sweat. I mean, every day, like,
there you go,
and just pee it out. So I would rather do that than what was the other? I don't even know what the other one is. I just know it wasn't the option. You don't want me to repeat it. You don't want yeah. It was a Twinkie semen. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's a no-go for me. Out here. Crazy game, right?
Oh, I might have to get this though.
Yeah, it's such a fun game to play. Like when people come on and, you know, just like break the ice. I feel like where it's definitely not, we're talking about business. They're talking about things that we would normally talk about on a regular interview. And then people get to know you outside of who you really are. So I think it's super dope for like your fan base and, you know, just people that love what you're doing.
I like that game.
Thank you. My brother loves it too, and he'd be over here asking all types of crazy things. What we had a newscaster come on one time, and she had a similar like Twinkie question. She was like, "You can't ask a news lady that." It was crazy.
What would she have chose? Damn.
It was 2 crazy questions. So he picked another card, and that card was crazy too because he was like, "You want a bonus?" But it was crazy. So tell everybody where they can find you.
They can find me everywhere at OHNO, OHNO, on Twitter, OHNO says. And yeah, pretty much I keep it really simple, you know?
He's easy. OHNO, OHNO, y'all. And tune in for all the things he has going on, all his new music, his tour coming up in Mexico, his 2 new exclusive songs, all that great stuff. And that is it for Telli Talks.
Oh yeah, thank you.